Flexible fasting, let's go. I broke my fast at 17 hours and 43 minutes. Yesterday, I did an OMAD. I dropped a good 2 pounds. Now I'm gonna slow things down. If you're new here, I lost the majority of my weight eating one meal a day. Right now, I'm at the point of transitioning into just a flexible intermittent fasting diet to get the rest of my weight loss off. If I could ideally do OMAD until I lose the weight, I would, but this happened to me last year, and I'm still dealing with a brain injury from it. I'm dealing with a severe concussion that causes a lot of neurological issues. And sometimes when I fast, it makes my issues worse. So I can get away with 17 to 18 hours of fasting. So that's what I'm doing today. So I broke my fast with these low calorie apple crisps. So freaking good, that I got from Dollarama, which is a dollar store here in Canada. Guys, to all my Canadians, go to Dollarama, go to their snack aisles and look at like their little snacks. Everything is portion controlled for you. Even cashew nuts, portion controlled. The key to losing weight and keeping it off is learning how to portion control and not overeating. Learning how to eat light for sustainable weight loss. To get you to your ideal body weight or to get a significant amount of your weight off, I highly recommend doing one meal a day. That has been effective for me. And when I say one meal a day, it's literally just consuming all of your calories within an hour eating window or half an hour eating window. It's not actually always one meal a day. I talk about it in this video. Check that video out. Anyway, this video is about me breaking my fast. So I'm in the process of making some eggs and bacon. The bacon I gotta pull off. Everything I weigh, guys, I weigh it all out. I weighed out the egg whites before I put in here. So this is 1 egg and 100 grams of egg whites, which is 1 serving. Egg whites are your best friend because it's a low calorie food. So just having in 1 egg with some cheese. I also have 10 grams of cheese in here. So there you have it. That's gonna be my breakfast. I'm gonna make a bit of a breakfast burrito. My dog's barking. I'm probably gonna have to go get her. And I weigh out the bacon after I cook it. So hang on, let me go get my dog and figure this out. I call her my Nat Geo dog. She does not like the camera. Look into the camera. She looks like a wolf. She is a wolf. Are you a wolf? Who are you barking at? She's half German Shepherd, King Shepherd. Her daddy was a King Shepherd, hence her color, and half Husky. Bye. Quick lesson on how to accurately track your calories. Weigh out everything. So I'm going to toss the bacon in here right now. All right, Costco bacon is at 49 grams. That is 202 calories. Now my keto tortillas. I'm not doing keto, but I like keto products like breads and stuff. These kind of keto products because they're high in fiber, and fiber is your best friend. Look at that, 13 grams of fiber, especially when losing weight. I love fiber. Losing weight this way. When you're losing weight with keto, it's a different story, but fiber does help. Anyway, 1 tortilla is 41 grams, and that means you want to look, this is what I mean, when you properly track your calories and figure out how to weigh things. See how it says 1 tortilla? You want to look at the grams, 41 grams. That is what you're going to weigh out. So other things will say 1 cup, and then you'll have brackets. This is what you want to look at, the brackets. That's how you're going to accurately track your calories. Now, since I've never tried this brand, I am going to weigh out 1 tortilla and see if it's in fact 41 grams. 1 tortilla is 40 grams. Not bad. Some nutrition labels are really off. I've done this with other labels and it would be off upwards by like 5-6 grams, which can make a difference depending on the food you're eating. So that's pretty trustworthy. All right, this Armstrong triple cheddar cheese is 30 grams for 120 calories. So I weighed out 10 grams. 10 grams equates to 41 calories. I just used my app Carb Manager to figure that out. Egg whites are a nice low calorie hack. As you can see here in brackets, it's 100 grams. Don't go and grab a cup and weigh out 1/3 of a cup. No, that's not going to be accurate. Weigh it out in grams. So I have 100 grams of egg whites within my eggs, and I have one of these free run eggs. And no, I don't do it with the eggs. It's not necessary. Like it says 2 large eggs are 105 grams. Or 160, 105 grams. I don't weigh out the eggs. I'm not going to be that anal. If I'm doing a bodybuilding competition, or when I'm doing a bodybuilding competition and when I actually become a bodybuilder, which means someone who actually steps on stage and poses, maybe I'll be anal. But right now, I'm not too anal. And one of my favorite low-calorie hacks is Crystal Light. Bless this. I get this flavor of Crystal Light, so good. So basically, it's done by package. I did the math. Like, look, 1/6 of the package is 4 calories. Okay, so 4 times 6 is 24 calories for a whole package. Now, I put 2 packs in here. So this whole thing is literally about 50 calories. And I don't drink the whole thing. I have a cup. So Crystal Light is a great hack. I don't really count the calories for this because it's so negligible, but I love it. It just tastes like juice, and it gets that sweet tooth craving hit beautifully. So my breakfast is a 313 calorie meal. I lied. So my breakfast is a 358 calorie meal, my little breakfast burrito, and my little apple snack was 70 calories. So on the day, right now, I'm at 428 calories. This is how you eat light. And I probably won't eat for another couple of hours. I'm probably gonna stop eating around 7 o'clock p.m. That is a good time because it's now 1 o'clock p.m. and I broke my fast at 12:43 p.m. So I broke my fast about 15 minutes ago or half an hour ago. Bon appetit. All right, I had 2 more snacks. An hour afterwards, I ended up having these chocolate covered rice cakes. I had 2 of them, which I thought was cool because they're actually made in Poland. I got these snacks from Dollarama. To all my Canadian friends, Dollarama is a great place to get low calorie stuff. I believe I mentioned that. And I had a small bag of these apple chips, which were also 80 calories. So it brings me to a total of 649 calories on the day. So it looks like my carbs are at 55 grams. Someone on my comments was talking about this book about 100, trying to go no more than 100 grams of carbs on the day. And this is a person transitioning off keto, and they find that was just like enough carbs for them to get by and lose weight. I don't know if I'm gonna do that today because my focus isn't macros. When it comes to weight loss, unless you're transitioning off of something like keto or something and you're trying to find a balance, because a lot of people who transition off keto and then they bounce to another diet where they can have carbs, they go crazy and go, unlimited, and then they have all these carbs, and then the carbs bring up their calories. At the end of the day, weight loss happens in a calorie deficit, and there are specific macros that will help keep you in a calorie deficit. And yes, our body processes macros differently. But I want to share with you guys what I have. I finally got my Amazon order in. Shout out to Amazon for delivering this package 2 days early. Let me show you what I got. Some knowledge for you guys. So I got my hands on the 800 Fast. This is by Dr. Michael Mosley. I'm so curious to learn about this book. And he talks about how this is the calorie number that you can find, it's an intermittent fasting method where you can find rapid weight loss. And I agree, because when I started doing OMAD, I ate between 600 to 800 calories. So 800 calories was a good number. And I was afraid it was too low and all the judgment, but it got me to where I am today, and I got to make this transformation. So I got my hands on this. Now my Fitbit decided to break at the gym while I was doing pull-throughs. I was so annoyed. So now I have a Garmin. I love Garmin. Actually, the most dependable watch I would say is the Polar, but the Polar is so expensive. But the next best thing is Garmin. Hopefully this works well for me. I got the Garmin Vivo Smart 4. I'll probably do a review on it, just so people have it, because I think it's so important on your weight loss journey to have a fitness tracker. It's just so important to keep track of your activity. And I got my hands on Fast Like a Girl by Dr. Mindy Pelz. I got the hardcover. I prefer hardcover books. Apparently there's a portion in this book where she talks about calories and how calories don't matter. I don't know. That's what I hear from, the interwebs. But I've learned so much for Dr. Mindy Pelz. I am not going to discredit the knowledge she does have based on, the whole calorie thing. But there's a lot to learn from this book. And Fast Like a Girl It's literally about timing our weight loss and just our overall healthy lifestyle to our hormones. Like, we have to understand the female body, not a lot of people know about hormones. Is it different for men and women to lose weight? No, you both have to be in a calorie deficit. Men can get away with eating more because men are more metabolically active because they're men and women have to eat a little less. So yeah, there is kind of a difference between the sexes when it comes to losing weight, but women have a very complex hormonal cycle, and it's important that we understand this because there's plenty of times where I struggle with my hormones. So I have a condition known as PMDD, which makes me very sensitive to female hormones. And this condition can cause a lot of issues. I also have endometriosis. So my time of month is hell for me. And I've been losing weight through my period. I would do OMADs on my period the week before. It's the week before my period where I really struggle. And she talks about in this book about the importance of kind of taking it easy the week before your period. Even when I was coaching with Cole, he's like, the week before your period, you're supposed to take it easy. And I was just going hard. And it will put you in a situation where you're just stressing out your body. And when you're stressing out your body, it puts you in a situation to binge, and you don't want to do that. So I think my next cycle, I'm going to get this book. I have the book. I'm going to read it. But I think my next cycle during that week before my period, it's usually about 5 days. I'm going to eat at maintenance because I notice it's just too much on my body. I'm going to eat at maintenance and I'm going to enjoy myself within reason, of course. Just maintain my weight for that time leading up to my cycle. But basically, Fast Like a Girl is just talking about the differences of the female cycle. Like, it's about when's the best time of fasting. And I remember her saying day 1 of your cycle, day 1 to 12 is the best time to throw in an extended fast. The best time to push it hard at the gym. Well, I'll learn more and I'll share it with you guys. Now, I'm not so much into astrology, but I got this journal because A, it was cheap, and B, well, it was about $30, but it has a lot of pages, and I like my journals to have this kind of dot on it, and I keep like writing through my journal. So as you guys know, I journal. Journaling is just a great way to connect with yourself and share your thoughts. And I'm a Taurus. I'm a earth sign. And I thought I would get this cool journal. It should last me a while because there's tons of pages on it. I wish it had a little, some of them have a table of contents, but this doesn't. But it's okay. I'll make it work. So yeah, I got this, whoa, what's all this? Oh, I guess I got this journal, so it'll last me a while. More incentive to journal. Anyway, I'm going to go do the Knee Over Toes Guys program. I started coaching with ATG, the Athletic Truth Group, and the coaches on here have been helping me out a lot. So I was doing the 10-minute walk backwards, and then I got distracted. But yeah, I'm going to get back to that. All right, so that day I ended up eating 1,562 calories after fasting for 17 hours. For dinner, I ended up having some chicken and rice with this sweet kale salad. So good. And I had the same thing for lunch. So for dinner and lunch, I had that with 2 strips of bacon for my dinner, I believe. So I was pretty happy with that day. However, that was on August 9th. That was a few days before I had my Botox. And I believe that the day after that, I struggled. I succumbed to a binge. I don't know what happened. I cracked mentally. And, you know, I don't want to say there's no excuse, but I've been dealing with a lot of neurological pain. And when I have that neurological pain and I'm in a deficit, it's really hard. It makes it 10 times harder to be in a deficit. My body does not want to be losing weight right now, but I don't care, you know? I really don't care. I want to lose weight right now. My body's going through a lot. So, but I ended up getting Botox a few days after that, and the Botox has made a major difference. Ever since I had Botox, I've been able to do OMAD again. So the Botox, I get 1 shot here, but that's dissolved. She does it in a way where it does not change my face because I get my headaches come through there. And then I get a bunch at the back of my head and in my neck and my shoulders. Sometimes she does my upper back. and so forth. And I will be seeing her more often to get trigger shot injections in between my Botox to help me, because my neck muscles are protecting a disc bulge I have at my C6. I believe that disc was fully herniated after the accident. And the C6 is the vertebrae where all of your nerves come down. So if you look at a nerve map of a human body, it affects pretty much your main nerve, your vagal nerve, all those nerves. So it's really tough for me sometimes to even function and manage. Hence why I've been wearing my glasses more. I never wore glasses before the accident. It's just that my eyesight, I have astigmatism. So it's been a challenge, but just because I'm going through this challenge, it doesn't mean I'm going to use it as a reason to not continue on with my goals. I'm going to work around my injuries. I'm going to work around it. I'm going to make sure I'm getting healing, of course. I'm going to make sure I get rest when I need to, but I'm not going to stop. I can use this injury as an excuse to just stay in bed all day, have a bunch of meds that I have access to, a bunch of meds, very addictive meds too. I could just put myself in a coma like I did last summer, but I refuse to do that because it's through this situation that it's going to make me so much stronger. So when I am fully healed and it's time to level up in the gym and level up with my journey and level up with bodybuilding, which I want to do, I will be so strong that that will be nothing compared to what I'm going through right now. So I'm so damn proud of myself for pushing forward. But anyway, ever since I got the Botox, I've been doing 24-hour fasts. I've been able to do 24-hour fasts and eating within a half an hour eating window, and you'll see that play out in the next couple of vlogs. I might do a sit down video, a how-to video, but I am so damn proud of myself, and thank God for Botox, and thank God for my doctor. I absolutely love her. She's an amazing doctor. She is so proactive, going out there, training herself to help her patients, because she's tired of just giving her patients just pills when there's other alternative treatments to help her patients. So I'm pretty damn proud of myself for showing up. And yes, thank you, Botox. I never thought Botox would be a reason to help me out. But anyway, I've been doing well, and we're still fighting. We're still moving forward, and I'm still aiming for my goals. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this little vlog. If you're going through a tough time, never ever give up on yourself. You know, it's all about working through your mind. It's all about reversing the I can't to I can, to the I don't want to I get to. It's all about just that transformation shift. Weight loss is a mindset shift. If you're gonna find every way to lose weight that is in the most laziest way, you're not gonna keep the weight off. You're not. I see people out there being like, well, how do I lose weight without counting calories? Or how do I lose weight without exercise? Stop being lazy. Shed that lazy mentality. Get rid of it. Because that lazy mentality is the reason why you're at where you're at right now. For those of you who have been struggling and who've been have been obese. I know this. I was lazy as heck. I made all the excuses. Instead, I find reasons to get things done. And you got to make that mindset shift. And the people who make that mindset shift and they're doing it on their own and they're finding it within themselves to do it are the people who are going to be successful in losing weight. I know. Anyway, if you made it this far into the video, just drop in a bunch of green checkmark emojis, because we're going to get these goals checked off. We got this, guys. Let's kill it. I'm doing OMAD right here with you. Send you guys my love. Take care. Bye.